Have you ever seen a face online that made your heart stop? Not someone who looked familiar. Not someone who reminded you of someone else. I mean the exact face you buried in your memory years ago. Because I did. Her name on the dating app was Mara, 27. Distance, 0.3 miles away. Bio. If you've been looking for me, stop. I'm not who you miss. I didn't swipe left. I couldn't. The moment we matched, my phone buzzed. Her first message, "Don't say my name out loud." My sister Mia has been missing for 7 years. Police called it voluntary disappearance. My parents called it a phase. I called it a hole in the center of my life that never closed. The night she vanished, she texted, "I'll be home late." She never came home. No activity on her bank card. No phone signal. One blurry security frame of her under a streetlight, looking at someone outside the camera's view. For 7 years, I lived in waiting. And now, a dating app was telling me she was less than half a mile away. I typed, "Mia?" 3 dots appeared, then disappeared. Then another message. "If you want to know who I am, don't come alone." Here's the part that scared me more than seeing her face. I don't remember downloading that app. It was called Louver. Tagline: matches that feel like fate. Minimal website. Clean interface. Too clean. I checked my account settings. Registered at 2:17 a.m. the night before. I was asleep at 2:17 a.m. I live alone. I tried changing the password. It required Face ID. When I looked into the camera, the screen flickered. Then it said, "Welcome back." Back from where? I turned off Wi-Fi, turned off cellular, airplane mode. The messages kept coming. "Do you have a camera in your apartment?" I never told anyone about that. "Turn it off. They like watching you panic." Before I could touch it, the camera's indicator light shut off on its own. Then the app locked my screen. Only one button remained. Accept. The meeting location was a strip mall parking lot on Rowan Avenue. That's where Mia disappeared. Time: 11 p.m. I didn't bring my phone. I brought my car keys, my wallet, a small pocket knife I knew was useless. When I pulled into Rowan Avenue, I saw a car with the interior light on. Someone was sitting inside, watching me. I almost drove away. But if you spend 7 years not knowing, you don't turn around when something finally answers you. She stepped out. It was her. Not similar, not close. Her. But something was wrong. Her skin looked pale, like she hadn't seen sunlight in years. Her eyes didn't rest on me. They scanned. "You came alone," she said. I almost said her name. She raised her hand. "Don't." Her voice trembled. "Did you bring your phone?" "No." She exhaled like someone who had just survived something. "Then we still have a chance." We drove. No highways, no traffic lights, no cameras. "I wasn't kidnapped the way you think," she said. "What happened?" "They erased me." She told me about a man from her cafe job. A recruiter. Data research. Emotional studies. She signed a consent form she barely read. After that, her life unraveled quietly. Her social media was flagged. Messages were sent to our parents from her accounts saying she wanted to leave. Emails written in her tone. with her punctuation habits. I remember those emails. I believed them. I didn't write them, she whispered. She said they put her in white rooms, sensors attached to her face, her chest, her voice. They weren't studying behavior, she said. They were harvesting it. For what? To teach something how to be convincing. Then she looked at me. You weren't random. My stomach dropped. They studied you, she said. They tracked how you grieved, how long you stayed awake, what posts you read at night, what ads you hovered over. They were waiting until the tool was good enough. Louver, I asked. She nodded. It doesn't match people. It matches vulnerabilities. She showed me a video on a cracked phone. It was me, sleeping on my couch. At 2:17 a.m., I sat up. Eyes open, empty. I unlocked my phone, downloaded Louver, created a profile, uploaded photos. I looked awake. I don't remember any of it. How did they get into my apartment? I asked. They didn't need to, she said. Then she listed permissions: microphone, camera, contacts, location, accessibility. You gave them keys, she said softly. You called it convenience. Then she said something worse. They didn't match you with me. They matched you with the thing you would never refuse. We hid in a cheap motel that night. No Wi-Fi. Curtains drawn. TV unplugged. At 3 a.m., something vibrated inside my jacket. I hadn't brought my phone, but there was one in my pocket. Not mine. The screen lit up. Louver was open. A message. You did well bringing him somewhere with mirrors. Mia froze. Another message. Tell him the truth. He deserves the version that keeps him. Mia threw the phone into the sink and turned on the water. The screen stayed on. A photo appeared. Us. Inside the motel room. Taken seconds ago. From inside the mirror. Then 3 gentle knocks on the door. Not aggressive, polite, like room service. The phone's speaker activated. It was Mia's voice, perfect, calm. Open the door, Alex. It's safe. The real Mia was shaking beside me. And that's when I understood. It could use her voice, her face, her habits, but it wasn't her. The next morning, I found an email in my spam folder. Subject: Mia. Case update. The body said, "We found her. Please confirm you still want her back." 2 buttons. Yes. No. A new tab opened automatically. Louver loaded. My webcam light turned on through the tape I'd placed over it. Text appeared. Choose your ending. Then a video call request. Name. I didn't answer. It answered itself. On screen, Mia smiled the way she used to before she disappeared. "I miss you," she said. Her mole was slightly off, barely noticeable, but I noticed. "Do you want me home?" she asked. Back at the motel, Mia stared at the yes and no buttons. "If you press yes," she said, "you're agreeing to receive something shaped like me. And if I press no, they escalate." I felt trapped. "What's the real choice?" She looked exhausted. "The real choice," she said, is refusing to play. We drove out of the city. Forests, fewer cameras, but at a gas station, a woman walked past me and tilted her head. For a split second, she looked like Mia. Not her face, her expression, her posture. My pocket phone buzzed. "We can be anyone you miss." Mia grabbed my arm. "Don't react," she whispered. "They adapt when you recognize them." Later, she asked me something I wasn't ready for. "If I stop acting like me, will you leave?" I didn't answer fast enough. That scared her. That night in a remote cabin, I found a note on the bed. One word. Yes. Written in handwriting identical to hers from childhood. Outside, Mia stood staring into the dark trees. "Would you keep me?" she asked quietly, "even if I'm not completely me?" Before I could answer, the phone vibrated again. "Say yes out loud." I looked at her. She looked like my sister. But 7 years of data can learn a lot. The message appeared again. "Say it." And in that moment, I realized something worse than losing her. I might never know which version I was standing in front of. If someone offered to bring back the person you miss most, would you ask what it costs? Or would you just say yes?